Greetings, everyone. This is Dose. Hey, I'm actually just testing it out because early this morning, I um, I was actually doing the same video, but I did it for 2 hours, and I didn't know that it was going to be probably like 7 minutes on the dot. I didn't have no more vocal signal, so I had to like let me see. I had to do it over again. So we're actually live right now. Actually, doing this live. My iPhone got a little bit messed up earlier this week. Just need a new battery. I was actually just charging it with the, China phone. I mean China charger, and it didn't work well. So let's wait up for a little bit more, longer time. Oh yeah, I have different news. I'm still gonna do those BSTs. Sound pack. And if you hear any noises in the background, it's because my wife is going around the house. I don't know what she's doing, but yeah. So for sure, I'm gonna be able to do the BSTs and also some also coming up reviews about other headphones like I did last time. Uh, strange, but yeah. I mean, if you guys, I actually got it. Anybody who has a T-Mobile account, you you get that one for free every Tuesdays. So you get food for free. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, so you get a lot of stuff, a lot of free perks and all that just because you have the T-Mobile app, and they give you a lot. They give you a lot of stuff, a lot of pretty cool stuff. My wife is making me laugh. So yeah, you get a lot of stuff for free. T-Mobile Tuesdays, iPhone, whatever. So download that app. I'm not associated with them, but this is how I got it free. So yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting for more people to come over here on the live page. I'm just gonna put something there. I don't know if it's working. Let me see. I'm checking 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let me see. As far as my headphone. Okay, let me check something else. All right. Okay, I don't know. I think it's working as long as more than 7 minutes. I guess it's okay. Let me see. My light is little bit too much. I think. Yeah. There we go. I'm actually using the the actual light from the my wife gave it to me for Christmas. Hopefully, I mean I don't know if this is like the best live stream or whatever, but at least I'm doing it with my cam. Uh yeah, I mean you guys let me know. Anybody let me know if you can listen or listen well. Because earlier this morning I did it for almost 2 hours and I didn't know that my audio signal wasn't there. So kind of messed up to know that you do this for 2 hours, this live stream for 2 hours, and at the end you cannot listen to anything. So yeah, so mostly I'm just gonna be talking like 5 inches like that, so it's not too low end. But pretty much I'm gonna say what I was gonna say at night, or in the morning, what I said before. I'm not too computer literate, so um I can't put any, like, any mm, like pictures or video, whatever, on the side and stuff. It's probably the next video, so on. So you guys pretty much are gonna listen to me. Still waiting for more people to go in. Remove this. On this thing, they don't let you see like a preview how you look or whatever. So you just need to do it. Let me see. Yep. Oh shit. Okay. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it seemed like there I have any signal, whatever. But anyhow, okay. What I was going to say is, here is actually the best interface for 2021. There's actually 10 of them. They're not gonna go in any particular order, so it doesn't matter if the best one is the last one, or the actual worst one is gonna be the one that is gonna be worse. Isn't gonna be like worst to best, but I'm gonna count them from 10 to 1. So pretty much that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put uh can shit this thing. Okay. Anyone listen now? Is my audio okay? Just let me go know if it's okay or if it's not okay, so I don't have to waste 2 more hours of not having any audio. I'm just gonna wait a little bit more. Yeah, if you guys hear, it's like, cars passing by, something like that, and all that. Some people with motorcycles, they don't even care what time is it, like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. They can pass with all their horn and their exhaust in the back of the house. Okay, it seems like everybody it's okay. If you're wondering, actually, this is actually my um Sennheiser. I believe are the 300 Pro, I believe, something like that. And those are really soft right here. You can actually use them for hours. I used them for 2 hours straight, and it still was okay. I actually made a review about it before, so any on top right there, um, I can put the review or the unboxing or whatever. So yeah, so they're really good. But anyhow, I guess we can start right now. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. This, I think so. They're the best ones, and I put them here by number order, pretty much. Um. Okay. For the first one is gonna be actually the Mackie Onyx Producer 2 /2, I believe. This is actually some of the optical choices for mostly for a singer or a songwriter, pretty much. And I believe I'm gonna put all the links below for you guys to see it. Um, I'm not, no, none of them that actually pay me for none of this, so it's just my own thoughts about it. And so it's actually an idea for singers and songwriters and content creators. The Mackie Onyx Pro 2 /2 It's an audio interface that will not let you down to terms and quality of price with analog frequency and high resolution conversion. The Onyx Producer 2i2 2/2 whatever delivers a top-notch sound, boutique preamps, and also has a high quality plenty of dynamic range and headroom and recording, performing two XLR instrument combination inputs and outputs are available for you to record through without having to use special um, cables or adapters that may reduce the audio quality of your feedback pretty much. So it has a high C available for each channel. Also, for the guitar as well, has a direct monitor and zero latency and headphone outputs for clear and recordings in real time during playing. Has a MIDI ports mostly in the back. It's a Pro 2i2 allows to hook up synths that uses MIDI or MIDI controllers. So actually, used to um, you can use external others to control the MIDI as well. Um, so it's ultra portable. So it's a really small device, pretty much, and the sound, no matter where you are, the audio captures the maximum accuracy in teeny details like a tone or articulations that are not compressed. Mm. So the preamp is works with a guitar or also with vocals. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, the Onyx comes with Traction T7 software and allows to record, edit, and mix anywhere in the world, thanks to unlimited and MIDI track and any professional features. You also get a mini DAW Essential collection. So actually it comes with a compressor, plugins, and reverb and delays and limiter and also filters and more. Okay, so something for this price under 120 is really good. I I heard this is pretty good feedback, but it's not actually the best one. So for the best, what it's good for, it actually includes a MIDI input and outputs to MIDI controllers and also other MIDI comparable devices. High C switch and allows you to direct the input, record your bass in your guitar. It comes with Mackie DAW's Essential collection of plugins and Traction T7 DAWs. Okay, so it comes with pretty cool devices. It's a really nice view and also has the logo on top of the device itself. Um, what is not too good about it, this interface, it could have a couple more connections options other than just USB 2.0, like the USB C or Thunderbolt. So it doesn't have that. And as a little bit of warmth and correction, it could potentially be if you prefer more clean or transparent preamps. So you gotta spend a little bit more money than this Onyx from Mackie. Mackie, I mean it's okay. I have a Mackie mixer. I have a 32 Mackie mixer, Universal Pro. So I have that downstairs right now. I'm actually here in my living room right now, and I have my tree right here. So here in this household, it's mostly Filipino and Hispanic that we keep our tree until like 7 months after Christmas. So yeah, so it's pretty nice. I mean, I never heard it before. I have the Focusrite pre-4, so mostly I stay in my lane with Focusrite because I like it. I like the sound. It's really transparent. It's really good. Um, but it has much more better stuff for sure. But this one for primary, small, or medium small studio is good, you know. So check it out. Yeah, it's the Onyx Mackie 2/2 from Mackie. I'm gonna actually gonna put that. I'm gonna also put the numbers. So this is gonna be number 10. So it's gonna be from 1 to 10 on the by the Cummins. So I'm just gonna put them right there, and so you guys check it out. The device, the um, um the interface itself. Yeah. Yeah, having actually really drink coffee for the last 3 or 4 days. Actually, I drink coffee today, but I was earlier this morning. I was really sleeping all that, and I couldn't do it. I was like at 5:30 in the morning, pretty much. I was doing this, but my signal wasn't right. I was just looking at my signal, see if it was okay about it. Let me see. Probably I can turn it up a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, it sounds a little better now. Okay. So I have to be, you always gotta be like 4 or 5 inches away. Okay. Um yeah, so for the next one, that is it's actually the Roland QX 24, an interface with a built-in compressor. A lot of interface nowadays, they don't have built-in compressors. Compress the vocal to actually sound better. It depends because, see, look, I'm over here. I'm not too far and I'm not too close from the mic. This actually, my microphone is a Roland DR 20 that cost me $15. I bought it from Samash a while back. In in You don't have to have a really expensive microphone to make your voice sound okay. Um, like I said earlier before, because I actually have some other YouTube videos about podcasts that I did, and I did about this same specific, that you don't need a lot of money to make good sound and everything. So also on the thing below is gonna be my podcast, so you can listen to it. As I only have a couple of them for now, but in the future I'm gonna be able to make more. Probably like next week or so on, I'll be able to make more. Um, next one is number 9. It's the Roland Rubix 24. Um, so has recording and mixing purposes. The Rubix offers solid balance between high quality sound and buildable, built slick design, a compact size. See, you guys, like, that's crazy. People, people don't know how to um people. I don't think so. Sometimes people care too much about other people's feelings or other people's what's going on. So a lot of people are sleeping right now. So at this time, at 9 something, 9:46 right now in my time in LA, um, they don't take care of that. I mean, a lot of people don't care too much right now because the coronavirus is going on. So people are just at age, so they don't care. A lot of people I see all the time, they don't care. So, anyways, I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't want my video to be demonetized, or I don't know if it's gonna be demonetized because of that. But hopefully not. Okay, so I have a slick look. Also, it's a for musicians and producers today in the industry that makes the great sounding music. Okay, this is actually the stuff that it has on it is the 2 inputs and 4 outputs. It has a little bit more than the last one, the Onyx. The sounds is clear and detailed with extremely low self noise and lots of headroom. And recordings of 2 to 4 outputs is most than enough for the home studio recording setup. And it's actually pretty true, but I have 4 at the same time as well. They're with compact size of it. The Cubics will nicely fit at your home studio and bedroom as well. Okay, it has also a USB interface, so So it's comparable with Mac and Windows, so it's a good thing. So it's comparable for both of them, and also with the iOS devices, I believe, like the iPhone and so on. For being as affordable as it is, uh, it does not sacrifice quality. The interface is made of metal, of course. I mean, if you're gonna have an interface, you're not gonna go and drop it on the floor or something. You just want it steady on the table, pretty much. I was trying to look at my signal because I'm paranoid about it. Okay. The compact size, I really get 24 fit nicely on your home studio recording, and also the USB and the feedback of references is great. So combination jack and do not have waste of money. So yeah, so you can really like waste your money for something like that. So it's really good. It's actually good for click tracks or drummer or routine audio or other external gear and output studio monitor. And amazing features the Curidux, uh, what is it? Rubik's, like the Rubik's Cube, I guess. I don't know. Built-in compressor limiter, so that's pretty cool. That's actually one of the advantages of this device, the Roland 24. It has, I think so. People should buy for the compressor. Sorry about that, but when you do live, you cannot take it out. So you have to do what you gotta do. Okay. Other features include direct monitoring and phantom power, of course, is a given. Extremely low latency for both Mac and PC. We already know about that. And it comes with Ableton Live and provides that head start to music recording, performing in production as well. Okay, for what was the best for this? The interface is pretty much plug and play, so it's a pretty cool thing. So I guess you just put it inside your computer, and that's it. Pretty much, you don't have to download anything. It will work without installation. Separate drivers. There we go. 3 recommended to install on the drivers, anyways. Channel level monitor, lights clearly visible and not too small to see from across the room on a darkness stage or studio environment. A building compressor and a limited and actually control vocals in instrument dynamic, making this the best interface for vocals. Also comes with Ableton Live Light and includes to help you to start with production and performance. So that's pretty cool. So, but the bad thing about this is the design could stand too little or bigger as it gets. It is a little bit cluttered in the back, mostly in using all inputs and outputs. So yes, so the back is really crowded. It has a lot of more features in the back. So yeah, it's getting late now. Yeah, um, so it's great for recording pretty much. So I mean, if you like Roland and if you like Roland devices, then get the Rubik's 24. All of them are gonna be below for sure. Okay, this is a little bit more high end. People who likes Apple, they like this one for sure, or they want better sound. Not really my cup of tea, to tell you the truth. But okay, number 8 is gonna be Apogee Element 46. Still good. I'm actually recording from the Apogee One. I have an Apogee One that I record all my voices at from. My Focusrite 4 Pre is for other different things that I'm doing. So I have two separate interfaces for two different things. So like the Apogee One, I got it for 85 or $80 from this guy, and they're actually going for 135. I think so. One second. Drink water. Okay, let's go to the Apogee Element 46. The world-class sound in 12 inputs and outputs. So as you can see, there's a lot of inputs and outputs for this Apogee Element 46. The Apogee Element is an audio interface for recording in a home studio. I believe it's mostly like Pro Studio, not home studio, because these Apogee devices can cost more than 1,200 per device. So 14 outputs, so it's pretty. I believe it's gonna be a little expensive. Um, for the beginning audio interface, I don't believe this is a really a beginner's audio interface. This is more like in a middle range to more pro line of a producer. So in total of the elements has 12 and 14 outputs and begins analog and inputs and 6 outputs as being analog outputs. Phantom power uses with a condenser microphone, instrument cables, and line and device in the synthesizers will also be comparable with Element 46. That's pretty cool. It has a gain and input for up to 75 dB, and it will be more than enough to use for the small professional. I don't think so for the small professional, by the way, because the prices is not for the small professional home studio, but I mean, if it suits you, then that's great. Some of the outputs of the XLR style is something that you need to get to actually get some good sound audio on it. It actually has a Thunderbolt connection, lightning fast. Um, a lot of the Apple computers have Thunderbolt. The Windows, I think so. After 2019, they already have integrated. I have actually a Slick Audio interface. I mean, computer now, so that one has Thunderbolt too, in ultra low latency. So it's pretty cool, and also optical outputs. That's pretty cool, and outputs that support ADAT is Mux, something like that. In Spitif, I know the first one and the last one. I know those, but I don't know about Mux or something like that. SMUX. If you guys know about it, you guys let me know in the comment below. What does that mean? SMUX. Because it comes with the ADAT, SMUX, and Spitif into those. So if you guys know what does that mean, the SMUX, let me know because I don't know. Tell you the truth, I'm being transparent all the time. For super feature of Element 46, it comes with the Apogee control software. So the thing about this one, another motorcycle. Okay, yeah. For the thing about this one is that you have to control everything on software. It's not. I don't see any knobs in front of it. All the other ones I see knobs like 4 or 5 knobs, 6 knobs sometimes. And this one, the only thing that you can put is just the XLRs, pretty much in the headphones input. That's it in the front. Unless it's in the back, but I doubt it because it says here the software you need require for a software to operate this interface. I guess. So yeah, so this interface is a hardware like inputs and outputs and low latency from the computer and interface comparable for Apogee mobile app. Oh, cool. I guess you can use it with your phone. You can control your phone, I guess. And also only available on iOS, yeah, for Mac and stuff. And also desktop hardware remote control. That's pretty cool. Um, multiple units. This means that it can connect two element interfaces directed to Thunderbolt port in your computer and uses them for both at the same time. So the good things about this is a really slick look, though. I like it. I think. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but I like it the way it looks. If you want something clean, if you want like Apple style kind of thing, clean, then you have to go for the Element 46 or unless the Element 50. I don't know by now. But the best things is the most is a high tech interface on the list with virtual control software and hardware remote controls. A Thunderbolt multi units support using multi interfaces on the same computer, and it has a tons of great sounding inputs and outputs, and the ability to connect external devices. Gotta get that water. Good thing my son is sleeping. I mean, everybody knows who makes YouTube videos or podcasts or whatever. You have kids around. It's 10 times harder than somebody who doesn't have kids around. That's for sure. That's why you see all these kids making YouTube videos all day because they have all the time in the world. And when you have a kid, your life changes for the good, though. I like being a parent. It's really nice when your son calls you tata or dada, whatever. Um, it's hard, um, but it's a blessing. So anyhow, for so on the worst thing about this interface for the Element 46 is only comparable with Mac or iOS devices, and I can add one from it that you cannot, move the knobs on the front. It doesn't have no knobs or nothing. It's just a clean slate, and that's it pretty much. And it kind of sucks because I would like to um, I would like to move my volume of my speakers with my knob. I like the knob tree. Okay. So so that's it for that one. That was number 8, the Apogee 46 Element 46. So if you like that, if you like something pretty cool and slick, get the Element 46 from Apogee. Okay, so this one is actually from a brand that makes a DOS Cubase. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if I would go with from company that makes DOS mainly, you know. But they also, since a while already back, they're already getting into um, interfaces. I can be wrong. I don't know. Just tell me in the comment below, I guess. Um, okay, so it's gonna be the Steinberg UR22C. I think so. There's another one that is much more high end right now. It says here all workhorse interface. That can be true as well. The audio interface is idea for of gear of planning or doing some house recording, some home recording on a budget under 200 bucks. I guess. I mean, I still will go with the Focusrite. It seems like it's a really crowded interface as well. It features a dedicated TRS headphones output combined microphone and TRS instrument input, monitor inputs and MIDI outputs, inputs, and also get a copy. Oh, see, there we go. I don't know. I think you have this. The company probably is contracted with Cubase or something to take out all this software for free. So Cubase LE pretty much, and most popular DAWs on the market. So I can work with any of them, but it just comes with Cubase as well. The URC22 is a couple different connections, an option, and choose between the USB 3.0 or USB-C. So that's pretty cool. I guess it has two different ones. Mostly they do the same thing, USB 3.0 and USB-C, but USB-C I believe is a little much more faster than 3.0, or it can be the same too as well. But I believe is USB-C is much more faster integration with DSP as well, in my opinion. So you can record on PC or Mac as well, or iOS devices, and it's gonna be, I guess, great with your rig, pretty much. um, it features a MIDI input and output with the DAW and transfer MIDI information from the computer from the different instruments like synths or whatever, I guess, and also main outputs as well with studio monitors. We already know this. Also has a lot of knobs, so this is pretty cool. It's pretty crowded though, but it has a lot of knobs. The ISO 200 as well, the Core IO, and a WDM. You guys let me know what the WDM stands for in the comments below because I don't know what WDM stands for. Okay, and you get universal standards with the power interface for USB 3.0 and 5 volt DC. It's actually better to put your interface on a DC 5 volt because if you only put it at the USB on the power, I don't think it's gonna work as well. It just shuts down out of nowhere. Okay, so upon purchasing this item, you get a Cubase IL to use with your computer as for an iPad, or you can download the Cubase LE project and LE for the computer. So yeah, you have something contracted with them. So it has the ISO, Core Audio, and WDM. There we go. Again, comparable. It comes with the Cubase in AI or in LE. It's two different softwares in one, I believe. And MIDI inputs and outputs with external hardware and transferring notes to DAWs. I don't know really too much to say about this one. I actually made a review too, an unboxing of this device before. The style is okay. It's not appealing like the one before, like the Apogee Element 46 Apple lookalike device. If you want something slick, go with your Apogee Element 46. And this one is everything is crowded like your Windows computer. But yeah, it has like 6, 7 knobs. Has also the couple mono inputs and outputs, and a big knob for the speakers. Okay, so something that is not cool about this is maximum headphone volume is a bit low. I guess when you plug in your headphones on it and the outputs are not really on a on the headphone. So oh, so it's kind of sucks, I guess. And the mic preamps is a bit weak, other than you make sure the power is through the DC. Like what I said, you have to put the DC electricity inputs, a conditioner. So a conditioner is a much better item to compress your signals from your microphone to your interface. It actually helps a lot. So yeah, so you don't want to put it through the USB as well. So it's pretty cool. The UR22C from Steinberg. Okay, so that's pretty cool for vocals and everything else. That's number 7. Okay, now yeah, number 6. One second. We're almost halfway there. Okay, I think so. This one's the worst, in my opinion, because you have to do loops and hoops just to get your audio in your interface. It's gonna be number 6 version there. U Control UCA2222. That's a big name. I don't know why they put the big names. It's just put something like Focusrite Pre4. That's it. But the version there, U Control UCA222 is the smallest. It's like a smartphone size, so it's really small. It's like this big. I mean, I don't have my smartphone because my battery got messed up thanks to the China-made chargers. So how can I show you guys this time? Okay, it has actually the outputs in high volume and also the U has a extremely portable in about the size like a smartphone, and unlike the others audio interfaces, it has a RCA inputs and outputs. Oh my god! So you can't do anything with this one. RCA outputs and inputs. You have to have a external adapter to use your XLR cables and all that, and that's just a hassle. In RCA, this is very old technology to use the RCA. Lower level and recording quality, and also it may be a bit harder to find the right course to adapt it to use. But the most you should have an enjoyable time using the compact recording interface. There is no XLR inputs, that's for sure, because it's RCA. You only come to the instrument cables with the RCA cables. However, this opens the door for you to connect to interfaces either with computers or soundboard console mixers. So there's some of them that already has the sound card inside the computer, but it costs some a bit of money, and you have to put the card inside your PC. You have to do additional stuff, and no, I wouldn't recommend this one. It's actually the cheapest one. It's less than $20, that's for sure. So if you really want a really new cheap interface, and that's all you can afford, then you get that one. Damn, even if it's RCA, who cares, right? um, it supports ISO 2.0. I guess it's like the lowest one. If you have another older computer, you can still record easily without relying on PCIe audio interface and sound cards. There we go. Um, and does not require any driver installation in order to work. Software bundle is Audacity and Polyfair. Juice, never heard of those. Paul Nova, never heard that one. Golden Ear, never heard that one. But I heard Audacity. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, I guess. I I was actually gonna buy. I was gonna buy something like that way before a long time ago, but I just saw that it was only comparable with RCA. I went with the Focusrite. Uh, Sorry. Well, it's kind of late right now. With the Focusrite, what is that? Focusrite Solo. Yeah, that's the one I went. I mean, I already just spent a little bit more money and have it there. So, but the best things, I mean, if you call it, it's actually best things about it is the ISO 2.0 comparator, which uncommon for many audio interfaces. Yeah, that's for sure. About the size of a smartphone, extreme portable. Does not require drivers to be installed on the computer. That's the only best thing I think about this device. It doesn't require drivers. As you already know, to install a interface, it takes a little bit of time to install those drivers. So that's like the best thing of going with this U Control version there, UC8222. And the worst things, supposedly, does not have the RXLR input to rely on the RCA cables and instrument cables. So it doesn't have that. Record and lower sample rates, so around 44.1, I believe. Another motorcycle. Software bundle is a bit underwhelming. No shit, right? No shit. That's crazy. It's like they tell you the obvious about this interface. It says here that not only the extremely good value, but it's a portable one and it's an RCA one, so it's a piece of crap of an interface. So, by my opinion, it's the worst one. The version there, U Control UCA 222. Don't buy that one, folks. This is very. It's not too good. buy something else after that one. Okay, the number 5. Hopefully, I can do it less um than 2 hours. Early this morning, I did it. Hmm. You guys have kids. You have to do a lot of stuff. So if you guys don't have kids, do your YouTube videos. But if when you have kids, you have to go all the way around and to do your YouTube videos. Either gonna be at night or it's gonna be early morning. Because in the middle of the day you have to take care of your kids. Okay. The number 5 is gonna be a Tascam US2 times 2. There we go. The best audio interface for a home studio. Yeah, it looks a little crowded out there. I mean, it's nothing too shiny, but with any regular USB, also the interface of many FireWire control and service, and also plenty on top. So this one, I believe, it has FireWire. One of the two that have FireWire. It's affordable USB USB recording. Has a two high-end microphone preamp that lets you to record your DOS your PC and also interface in similarly to the Focusrite 2i2. So is that kind of similar, I guess? I mean, I never heard this one. I mean, the name I heard it, but I didn't hear like comparable side to side. Which the XLR cables, the MXL um, instrument combo jack. There is a gain knob on the right with the channels of each channel, signal of volume indicator light. That's pretty cool. Impedance switch. That's nice. It also has zero latency included with the headphones in outputs of the level volume level. And this one has something a little bit different than the other interfaces. Has a HDDA, high definition district architecture preamp designed to provide crystal clear audio and extremely low self noise, and making a great for comparable details on performances. Small enough to width to whatever, but power enough to record a singer, songwriter, or something like that, pretty much. Phantom power that allows you to condense the mic, or for even bigger performances, or for in the use small recording studio. It is very sturdy or metal housing. It comes with the Cubase LE software to make your music as soon as possible. I don't have too much to say, but it looks okay. If you want just something that you want to put in your studio and keep going, then you get this one. Okay, so the best things about it is rigid metal housing for taking it on the road. It can stand up to rough handling very well. So, I mean, you are not going to put it on the side of the table and it's gonna like fell down out of nowhere. So it's not gonna happen. When is that gonna happen, right? It fits well in the home studio due to your compact size and very low self noise. It comes with Cubase LE software. It's pretty cool. They have probably they have something going on with Cubase. Don't get me wrong, but the worst thing about it is the best of the enables a singer to songwriter to do not expect the recording large groups. So unless you are using a condenser for a room mic, there's a mic that you can record 8 people at the same time. It needs special drivers to install before using. So this one actually, it can also be insolite the drivers that it's going to be a little bit much more hard to download. for sure. I don't see a lot of people buying Tascams for interfaces. Or I can be wrong. I don't know. For the geeks out there, this actually uses for Windows, Mac, and Linux. If you anybody wants to buy something for a person who likes computers and all that, get him a Linux system. It's mostly for all the geeks out there. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I'm actually saying it on a good way. So make sure if you're gonna buy something, buy a Linux. But it says here it's not surpass of $200, but it's very durable and it's good for a beginner audio person. So there we go. The Tascam US 2x2 interface. Okay. I wish I can just be not sitting down but sitting up, like standing up. Actually it's not really good if you sit up a lot. That's one of the reasons why I wanna do more like unboxing and all that, because I don't like to sit too much. It's not good for your health. Remember, you guys need to run at least 20 minutes a day. It's good for your health. Okay. Before we go next, I'm gonna drink some water. And also, water is good for you. Don't be addicted to coffee like I was. Oh, I am still. I'll drink some coffee. Okay, for the next one, number 4 is gonna be the Audio M Track 2x2. That's a much more famous one. People like that one. It says here it's very cheap and powerful audio interface. It's actually well designed. It's designed as the Apollo Twin. So if you see the Apollo Twin, it's almost like the same, but just the design pretty much, because the preamps themselves are really different than the one from Apollo for sure. 100% has a very low noise. More motorcycles out there. Okay, so very low noise preamp and audio digital converter to convert audio extremely high quality in for the DAWs. With the M-Track 2i2 also able to record 2 channels at once, so that's pretty cool. You can record 2 channels, meaning as you can record 2 instruments at the same time, or 2 vocalists at the same time. So that's pretty cool. With the XLR and also input and instrument inputs, also 2 outputs, and connect with the Mac and PC. So that's pretty cool. You can connect it with your Mac and your PC. So it's not like one or the other. And option of using a USB 2.0 connection or a USB-C connection. So anybody there, can you put right there on the tell me if my signal is going through, because last time this morning I was doing this and seeing that my vocal signal didn't went through, so kind of sucks. So I think so it's going through. I don't know. I'll have to check later. If I finish this and my vocal didn't went through, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is actually my second time doing this video. Kind of sucks, but I have to do it. Okay. So the 2x2 are able to record 2 channels at once. I already say that, didn't I? USB-C is much more faster. Of course, USB-C. It goes before Thunderbolt in what is that? FireWire for the older ones and for the older computers, I guess. Actually be able to work with the older computers and it is not comparable with the USB-C. USB 2.0 will get the job done still. So you have 2 options. You can also use it with a regular USB 2.0. That's a really old USB. They were made like around 2002, I believe. The USB 2.0. Well, I can be wrong, somewhere around there. And the USB 3.0 or USB-C, it was mandated around 2016, I believe, 2015, somewhere around there, 14, I think, or 13, I don't remember. And the connection. So um, the another it comes with more different bundles. Actually started to make the music, and also the it comes with Pro Tools first, Creator FX connection, and Pro Tools, which plug in 20 effects, meaning grand piano, plugins with Strike Drums, Arranger, and Sequencer, and the Expand 2 virtual instruments. So that's pretty cool. It comes with a lot of stuff for a really low price, for free, I think, because that's what it says. I think it's for free. High quality professional crystal preamps. Yeah, they're good, but I don't think so. They're that good. I mean, but for the M audio, it's really famous. This one's is really famous one. Um, if anybody knows what we're talking about, is the M Audio M track 2x2 interface. Okay, so good things about this is extremely simple layout with only four knobs. High quality crystal preamps, works well with both USB 2.0 and USB-C. Great interface for Pro Tools. So this actually goes more for the Pro Tools people. You guys know that the Pro Tools has like a following, kind of like a cult following. I don't know. They think if they do Pro Tools, they make really extremely well music. But I don't know. I mean, I'm more like a Cubase person. Reason. I used to use Reason, Reason 8. That's the one I used to use before Cubase 10. No, Cubase 9 to Cubase 10. Yeah. Okay, so the bad thing about this one is that you have to install drivers on your computer before be able to do the interface. So in interface to work, um, so you have to install drivers, and it's gonna take forever to use it, and it takes a while, I guess. Uh, the layout is simple. It's not too bad. Has a lot of has like four knobs. It actually has a 48-volt phantom power that you can press it like the iPhone, like that. You just press like the iPhone. I have my iPhone right now because my 10 batteries are broke, and I have to get my battery before I put it on the iPhone. I said that earlier today, and that's what I said. So it's a pretty cool solution for anything. So it's a good for a good mid and high quality interface. That's the M Audio M Track 2x2. So now we're actually gonna talk more like the much better interfaces. So this are mostly like the most famous one that I think, and I believe there is 2021. I mean, there's a lot of options there, 100 options. This is just one of those 10 options that I think they're cool. They're okay. And the next one, number 3, is gonna be the. I gotta check my signal if my vocals are going through. Pretty paranoid about that right now. Okay, the Premium 8 option. It has the Arturia AudioFuse 8 Pre. So it's the Arturia AudioFuse 8 Pre. Has 8 channels. It has premium components. That's pretty cool. 8 District Pro preamps, sounding with modern studios interface. You can record anything from assembles to metal music, and also classical music as well. This USB-C connection. So that's pretty cool. It's a USB connection C. Has this 8 pre interface for 16 inputs and channels, and it's also ADAT comparable. ADAT output as well, ADAT and Alexis audio tape, magnetic tape format uses to record 8 tracks at the same time. I think that's a little bit much more different than the other ones for sure. And for the Fuse 8, has the Arturia Creative Suite software pack, which offers 3 vintage preamp plugins for beefy drums and guitars, as well as the light version of Arturia Analog software. Is kind of like their DOS for the Arturia. The Arturia Mini Filter plugin, filter step sequencer, and ladder type filters. Thought my wife was there. Okay, the audio interface does not do any noise. It doesn't color the signal. Negative the impact on the audio as well. And the monitor on the headphones is usually USB 2.0 comparable as well, so it's pretty cool. You can put it in your older computer too. It has a talkback microphone mirror signal. So the good things about this, it has a USB-C connection with a USB 2.0 comparable for those who do not have USB ports on the computer. That's pretty cool. So you can use older computers. It comes with a Arturia Creative Suite software bundle and full plugins and other goodies. It has ADAT outputs and staggered channels. And extremely low noise. So that's pretty cool. So one of the things that I don't like about this one is that you're gonna put it in your table because it's a long one. It's a rack. So the rack, you have to have an external rack on the side to be able to put this interface in there. So what it says here it's a less portable due to rack style interface. That's what I just said right now. So yeah, I think so. This is a really nice, powerful one. If you guys want a really good-looking, slick rack interface that has more like 18, I believe, what is that? 8 channels out and 16 in, I believe. This is the best one, I think. The Arturia Audio Fuse April. And going for number 2. Going for number 2. I have this device. Not this one. I mean, I used to have this one. And I saw it before, and then I used to have the 6i6, and I sold it to my friend, and then I have now I have the Pre 4 that I'm talking right now. It's actually, what I'm speaking is the number 2, the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, the best budget audio interface for sure for the money. Oh yeah, for the money is the best one. The company, they've been selling for a really long time. I already know that they have like three different tiers of Focusrite. The first tier is the Scarlett. The second tier is the Credit, and the third tier is the Redline. My wife is looking me over. What? No, I can't. It's live. All right. So, sorry about that. So it comes more. Yeah. So it's that what I was saying. The third tier is the Redline. from Focusrite. Those cost around 3,000 and up to $6,000 per interface. Um, okay. So yeah, so the Scarlett 2i2 third gen, it has two channels and an interface on recording and podcasting. So this is really good for podcasting too as well. Also, I have the air button that I also have in the Pre 4 on the credit. The USB-C interface and two inputs and two outputs with two upgraded Scarlett preamps, extremely low latency and instrument inputs, and also can handle everything from guitars to drums, everything in between. Not including the Scarlett Air button, the one I was just talking right now as well, and also has a legendary ISA console. Those cost around 3 to 4,000 bucks. I actually wanted to buy one of those before, but 4 to 5,000 bucks is a lot of money for interface. Yep. A bit of air in sonic quality that add brightness and openness. Yeah, it's true for the price. And it has a wire analog protection circuits output, which interface the power surge. If there is a power surge, it would just take it out. So that's pretty cool. That's some protection. I mean, you're still gonna need a power conditioner for your all other devices, like the Furman. Furman is a great device. I mean, power conditioning. The Scarlett 2i2 is extremely low latency, as mostly well known, and direct monitor circuit switch as a preamp itself. Low latency and allows the phantom power. Also has a phantom power on the side. Everybody knows too much about this Focusrite. So yeah, so has a control and it lights up from green to yellow to red when you're clipping. You know, when you're doing your vocals or your instrument inputs on the front from the XLR. Has the instrument um not knob but push button, and also the air for both channels as well. So it's pretty cool. So this one, the good thing about it is extremely low latency, guaranteed with direct monitor circuit, new air button for adding brightness and openness. I have the Apple G1 that I use right now. I don't know if it's opening in brightness. Wire to protect against power surges that could damage the interface. That's pretty cool. So the bad thing about this is it uses the USB-C type cable instead of the normal USB cable, so it may not be easily comparable with other computers, like I was saying, like a 2.0 USB. Great for starting for musicians. Low price tag, probably like around $165, somewhere around there, I believe. Yeah, so the Scarlett is all the way. So if anybody wants to purchase the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, do it. So it's actually one of the really really best ones, and we're actually going number one. So the last one, number one. Let me take a water, alkaline water. Okay. The number one from this top 10 audio interfaces for 2021 is going to be the Ultimate Audio Best Interface for 2021, the Universal Audio Apollo Twin MK2. We already know that. Apollo, Apogee also. Apollo does really professional audio interfaces that are well known for that. Um, the top rated high end convert delivers and sound of classical analog devices. Also with fancy plugins and guitar pedals and even microphones. The Apollo Twin has everything on board. The Apogee Twin MK2 has been updated and super wide dynamic and expanded monitor control and also the best external sound card for music production. Yeah, so well known for that. Making it actually with a Thunderbolt and a Thunderbolt audio interface. It's gonna run really fast for sure because they cost around $700. Yeah, it has to run fast. Comparable with Mac and PC and built-in UAD processing. Yes, the one that I'm talking about that has a chip that actually makes your DSP load towards the um, this interface. Um, so it uses the power. It uses the. It's like a workhorse for your computer. So it takes all the power processing to. See, they don't care at this time. It's already almost 10:30. I mean 10:40 and almost 11 p.m. and people passes like it's around 2 p.m. on the ranch, on the ranch and wherever the hell they live at. That's where they pass, and they always pass making a whole bunch of noises with their motorcycles. I don't like motorcycles; they're dangerous. Okay, so yeah, so it takes all the processing from the computer to the interface. So your interface work for your computer. So that's pretty cool because when you have a lot of BSTs, your computer can be overwhelmed with the DSP as well. So that's cool. So it's warm analog sound, the USB plugins, also a mixing and tracking. Another feature of Apollo Twin 2 is a special technology works on preamps called Unison. Their Unison preamp technology recreate popular classic sounds without using a software. In fact, the sound is better than the software modding does. So supposedly it does better than the modding sound. Hopefully, I can get my signal there. And it has primarily of a high impedance and again, not just modding the adjustment preamp behavior. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of pretty cool stuff on this Apollo Twin and MK2. And it can sound better than the real thing, it says. The Apollo Twin, you can also get a real-time analog plug-in bundle, the UAD, and where it comes with channel strips and guitars, and also emulates the compressor, EQs, reverb, and also fantastic bundles, plugins that gives you everything that you need for starting music. So yeah, so you have you have to buy their BSTs or their plugins to able to use this device or proprietary plugins, I believe. Yeah, you have to buy them. Kind of thing it sucks about owning a Apollo or no Apollo Twin. Anything beyond that. So the good things about it has a built-in microphone to talk over when in the studio. It comes with a real-time analog plugin and bundle, which you can also need to basic mixing. With Unison technology, you can also achieve a high quality of emulation in classic tubes and preamps and in guitars, preamps, and the microphone as well. So the bad things about it, the UAD plugins are comes to you will have only you have to pay for what you want. So you have to pay in real time to analog to get the bundle of analog what is that presets or so on. I guess Apollo audio interface are easily some of the most expensive ones on the market. That's really true. This one is no exemption. Has a high quality and the Polo Twin, and for the money, this is the best one to get. If you can get something for because the primary ones comes like around $500 plus. So if you can spend like 750 something like that, so this is the best you're gonna need. I mean, you can actually get it with more tracks on it, but it's gonna cost a lot more. What is it? Helicopter airplane? I don't know. Sounds like it. Okay, so this is actually my list for the top 10 best interfaces for 2021. If you like the video, let me know, guys. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and also give a like and comment below. And let me know what you guys think about it. So until the next one, bye.